Hi guys, this is John, and today we're reviewing this particular printer, which is called the Pixma NG3570. This is one of their multifunction printers. It's in the family of the 3500 series. I've already downloaded the drivers for this off of their website, but it does come with a CD that already contains that stuff. Aside from that, this particular printer it comes in three exciting colors. You can actually have this one, which is colored wine red, pretty, right? And they also have this in white and black. Aside from that, this particular printer supports wireless printing. You don't have to have like a print server, because this is a network printer all in one. After installing, you can either have this hooked up directly to your PC or laptop via USB, or two, you can probably use the wireless capability of it. So once that it is already part of your network, all you got to do is print it out of your, off of your computer, specify an IP address, or it's probably going to automatically detect itself. That's how easy it is. Plus, I can't believe that Canon already has something that's AirPrint compatible. So for those who are owners of iPhone 5s, or any iPhone for that matter that supports AirPrint, aside from that, if you have an Apple device that supports that, you'll be able to print out of this particular multifunction printer without drivers. In fact, you just have to install it on the network, and once that is done, you can press the the AirPlay. That's the AirPrint function on your phone or on your devices or on your Apple computers. It's gonna automatically print it out for you. Actually, it took around less than a second for it to pick up the prints that I wanted to do. I actually made two of them here. As you can see, one of them's my logo. Right? It actually came directly from my phone, and then this one also, which is I downloaded this out of my portfolio. So you have to like resize it so that it fits the actual paper size that you're gonna indicate on it. If you can see the controls here, okay, it doesn't have a display. I think that's one of the minor drawbacks of this, because you can't really connect to the wireless network unless you actually have it unsecured. Again, to repeat that, you won't be able to connect to this printer wirelessly on the network, because you won't be able to input the wireless security. If it's unsecured, maybe that can work, but what's great, in fact, in this part of the controls on the printer is that you can select what particular paper that you're using. You can use the 4x6 or A4 size, and it can print it out like borderless, and that's a great thing. That you can actually pull this out. Okay, it's got a pretty large tray that can extend up to here, so it can catch the paper. Okay, then if you check out the insides of this, it has the same ink cartridge containers as with the other models of their multifunction printers, so it's quite easy. If you already have like an older model of these printers, it's easy to install the ink cartridges. By the way, if you haven't seen one of the photos yet, Canon actually has indicated on their boxes that if ever you're going to be using an unofficial ink cartridge, if it's not from Canon, then it's going to void your warranty. So you must take note of that, okay? So make sure that you're buying the original ones. This particular printer has a flatbed scanner. It's together with your multifunction printer, and it's pretty good. I've already tested it out on some of my images, which I also uploaded to Photoshop, and it's crystal. I don't see anything wrong with it. And because it's pretty large, you can actually use this for large images if you have certain projects that need that function. So this one doesn't have any fax option on it. It's just an all color inkjet printer, a copier, and a scanner all in one. You can print out up to A4 size of papers. And it also prints automatically on 4.6 borderless photos. It promises to have that in like 44 seconds. So we're going to test it out later. Okay. About this particular Canon printer is, of course, the color. I haven't seen any wine red colored printers. And if you're a person who fancies things that are pretty aesthetically, then this is really the right printer. So this particular printer still supports wireless LAN, so you can bring the standard of N, G, or V, but this particular printer is on a G standard, so it is on 2.4 gigahertz. It also supports wireless security if either you have WEP, 64 or 128-bit, WPA, PSK, TKIP, or AES. It can actually work with that. System requirements, nothing much. It can run on XP, Vista, Windows 7, or Windows 8, or 8.1. I think they have drivers off of their website if you need that as well. Also don't have any Apple devices. Canon also works with Google Cloud Print. So if you are on an Android phone, this can actually work with you as well. But that's a great thing. And nothing much, but I'm impressed with this particular Canon model, and with the work that they have done just alone with the color. I'm really going for this particular printer model. If I were you, I'd order one soon. Okay, so right now we're going to test out the printing capability of this Canon printer. Again, this is the model MG3570. I'm trying to print out this particular image of a friend who just recently got married, and it's going to be now an A4. Since the dimension did not match, I'm probably going to leave out a couple of centimeters or a couple of pixels off of the top and the bottom part of the photo. Okay, let's test this out. Printing, and by the way, I'm doing this wirelessly, so you can see data is being transmitted to the printer. Okay, we're printing this out. Starting. And we're printing out on the highest quality possible. So it's checking its time. There it is. Can really see the details of the photo, and of course I did it on glossy paper. nice. Alright. Looking good. Alright. This looks nice. So, what do you say, sir? Is that good or what? See, he agrees. Thank you, Canon. Thanks again for lending me this Canon MG3570. Pretty neat.